and welcome back to New Beginnings in Edgewater. You'll remember last episode our tractor was stolen, we had to call the police, and now it's in the hands of the insurance company. Now, my insurance policy says I'm good for 60% of damages, and hopefully, to get this thing back up and running, it's not written off. So we'll see. I do have to give them a call. I do also have to give Mark down at Clever Motors a call, see if I can do anything about a rental or anything in the meantime if the repairs are going to take a while. So we'll go ahead, we'll make a few phone calls, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, just got off the phone with Mark at Clever. Apparently he's already been in touch with the insurance company and has the repairs done. He says, I've got some bad news for you, but you'll have to come down to the dealership to see it. So, kind of dreading seeing what this bad news is. Also, oh wow, this road needs some help. It's we got some rain over the last few days, and it has got washed out, and you can see there's some pretty good craters starting to form in the road here. Oh, there's my tractor. Ooh, I think they might have washed it too. Oh, I think I see the bad news already. Okay, let's park this up and go see Mark. Just finished speaking to Mark with Clever and just got off the phone with my insurance rep, Mr. Bueller at South Sask Insurance. The tractor is appraised at up to $22,630. However, in its current condition with its hours, its current Blackfoot is $13,318, and it still needs $1,600 in repairs. I'm okay spending the money on the repairs because it's to be brutally honest, it's a damn good tractor. But it does kind of leave me up the creek when it comes to mowing and also when it comes to spraying. I have a front weight at home, but I don't have a 3-point hitch to put it on anymore because the company that made it has gone out of business about 20 years ago, and there aren't any available in the market. There's no third-party aftermarket support for that anymore. So I've completely lost the 3-point on that. I can throw about 1,000 kilograms on the front in suitcase weights for $1,750. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet. I think I'm going to do the $3,000 in repairs and upgrades. But that leaves me with a problem. I mean, it solves the spraying problem, but it doesn't fix the mowing problem. Now, there is this batwing mower that's been here since I moved to town. So I talked to Mark about that, and he says he's willing to sell that and this windrower to me. The mower's $5,000. The windrower he wants $4,000, but he's willing to sell them as a pair if I take them today with the repairs to the tractor, with the suitcase weights. He'll sell them to me for $7,500. So that leaves me, where are we at? About $10,500, I think is where we're sitting at for a mower, a big rake or windrower, fixed tractor, and new weights. So I think we'll do that. He does also have an 8960 sitting out back. It just got in on trade. They haven't put it in on the lot. It's still in the shop. He only wants $8,500 for it, and it's a 370 horse tractor. So, well, there you have it in the top corner. $8,500 for the tractor, $7,500 for the mower and the rake. Plus, you can see the money's gone down a little bit too. We did the full repairs on this 4440, and we bought the weights for the front. Yeah, that was an expensive day, and I hate every minute of it. But look at my shiny new toy. Well, it's not actually that shiny. The paint is pretty faded on it, but it's in pretty good shape. If we take a look at the inside here, you see it's only got about 20% damage, mostly full tank on it. It does come with triples with weights, which is pretty awesome. And I think one of the biggest things is it does have a 3-point and PTO on the back. So it will do everything that this one can do, but with a significant more grunt And yeah, it's big, it's old, it's awesome. I love it. I love every bit of this. Oh, and it's got the auxiliary fuel tank too, so it will hold, I think, up to 1,300 liters. I'm not entirely sure on that. We'll have to spend and fill it one of these days. But in the meantime, the old 44, it's back up and running. Big disappointment on the 3-point going away, but you know what? I've had my eyes on this mower for quite a while. We're gonna do it. And this rake. Man, this thing is an upgrade in itself. Significant. If we're gonna be doing any kind of grass work, any kind of straw work, anything like that, doing any kind of hay, this is gonna be worth its weight in gold for sure. Now I just have to arrange for getting these home. So, I'll meet you back at the farm. Obviously, I can't drive 2 tractors and my truck at the same time. So, we'll see what we can do about getting these home in a timely manner. And I still, today, have to spray my 2 wheat crops. And I do eventually still need to figure out some kind of a combine, some kind of grain storage, and grain transfer. We'll worry about that later. We've got bigger fish to fry right now. Well, there we go. Mark has agreed to send a couple of his people to deliver the vehicles. All he asks in return is I give them a ride back. No problem, Mark. I gotcha. All right, we're back. Tractors are here. Staff have been dropped off. Let's see what we were gonna do. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to wrap all of these bales. It's, I think 14 of them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's supposed to be 14. Okay. Get them hooked up. I guess we'll get this unhooked. From the brand new mower. I'm so happy I got this thing. I wish I could sell the cutter bars, but they are not worth their own weight in gravel. I'm so happy I got a full tank out of this too. I think the full tank of diesel, beg your pardon, I think is the only good thing that came of this. I guess I could probably sell my front weight, seeing how I have nothing I could put it on anymore. Make a couple bucks back. Alright, let's figure out how to use this thing. Unfold. Lower. Has this got an auto pickup? Do I drive into the back of these? Yep, looks like I gotta load them myself. Alright, I won't bore you guys with the details on this one. I'll just skip through and Get this tedious task handled off camera for you. Alright, and that is the last bale that I could find. There are 13. I know absolutely that I did 14 last time because I can count to 14. So we're going to have to look in the bush here and see if we can't find one that might have rolled away. That's the nice thing about square bales, they don't roll. I seem to remember having had one in this corner. I think it was the first bale that I did. Maybe it rolled down the hill here? That is a pretty good hill right there. Yeah. I'm gonna hop out of the skidder here and skid steer, sorry. And see if I can't find where this thing might have went. Oh, yeah, found it. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing back. And we are done with bales. Let's put this stuff away. Let's get that sprayer hooked up and let's get doing that. Ooh, new tractor. I'm super excited for that. So happy to have my tractor back. Man, that was so stressful. Fill her up. And let's go spray some weeds. so we got that field all sprayed up. Good to go. There are no weeds in that field anymore. This field over here, see the weeds. This one definitely needs it. Just refilled the sprayer. Going to avoid this crater. And I really got to get the county up here. Get them to run a grader up and down this. This got hammered this spring. Alright, yeah. Looks like Leroy didn't do anything for weeds in this field for a while. Okay. Get this unfolded. We'll get this taken care of real quick. There we go, that field's all done. Only missed a couple little spots, I'm not going to worry about that. I want to trample all over my field. And how are we doing on liquid in the back here? Still got about 500 liters. Okay, that's not bad. 4 3/4. Dodge that crater. Dodge that crater, but hit that one back there. Okay, and last episode before all the drama started, I said we were going to put a shed in the back here. We are still going to do that. I'm actually just going to park the tractor here, where I tried parking it last time. And we're going to do a little bit more yard maintenance here. So there is going to be a shed here. And we're also, this is something I'm very excited about. We're going to be putting a gate up at the end of the yard there. And I think there's also access in the back here. If there is, we'll be putting a gate here as well. No, there's no access here. It just goes to the field. Okay. So one gate, one shed. Maybe one more shed back here. We'll see. Okay. So we have a couple options here. We can do a tunnel. Really can't do a tunnel. That's just going to be a pain in the butt to try and use something like that. So I was thinking this. It's quiet, simple. And it fits perfectly there. It's not... Yeah, it won't be big enough to hold the new tractor. The tractor's going to clip through the roof on that. But it's $2,000. And it's going right there. I am going to have to go with putting another one here. I really want it right there. Yeah. We're going to do some lumberjack stuff here real quick. You can hear the greenhouse is going off with their automatic watering. Next step, I need to put a shed here. There. Back it up pretty good. And I don't want to park anything on grass, so we are going to paint it just gravel. There we go. I think that looks good. Yeah, I could comfortably park like the baler, the seeder, cultivator, all that stuff can go in there. And then up over on this end, my tractor, my gator, my all of my chemical fertilizer, that kind of stuff. And the smaller things can go in there. And then I think the big horse can just find somewhere to be outside because it's kind of ridiculous. I definitely didn't need a tractor this big yet, but I have a tractor this big, so I'm gonna find ways to use it. Alright, so we do have access to a grader here through the county. So we're gonna get this road smoothed off. One thing that drives me nuts about Terraform, which is the mod that I'm using right now, do this, is, yeah, it leaves a discharge on the roads when you do this. And also the working with is completely unrealistic. So I'll have to come back and I'll clean up the stones that I'm going to leave here. And also I have to be very careful not to touch that blade to anything or it'll be bad. But it is cleaning the road off quite quickly. Right. Now let's go tackle my driveway. Alright, we're going to swing this blade out. Let's get going. Hopefully we can take care of this land grader here. Yeah, that's going to take a few passes, I think. We'll get this smoothed out. We'll get this looking nice here in a short time. We have to say goodbye to the grader because it's needed elsewhere. He did a fantastic job of leveling this stuff out here. We definitely can put a fence in here, or at least a gate. In the meantime, we are going to grab this roller and we're going to run it up and down as much as we can. And I'm going to run it around the yard a little bit too. See if we can't make a couple new approaches and kind of fix the area around here. Make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. So it should get in from the side that you get in. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to use this thing. know, hindsight, I probably should have left these sheds empty. Because this is putting down a lot nicer gravel than what I had put down here for this. But there we have it. The yard is done for now. Nibble this little bit of grass off here. There we go. See, something like that would have driven me nuts. But we'll park this up here on the side. County can come collect it when they're done with it. Or when I'm done with it. I'm already done with it. County can come collect it when they're ready. And let's work on putting a gate up. Yeah, you see, that looks really good. And I think we're gonna splurge. I think we're gonna splurge and go for the bougie gate. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. Yeah, so I have to delete. Oh, these little fences are so hard to delete. Go, and I think it should fix the level of everything putting it in. It did. Excellent. Alright, now I just have to connect that to something. I think what I'm going to do is delete a couple of these. Little fences are so hard to hit. Trying to find their hitbox is so hard. And I'm trying to find them in the list. That's not them. That's not it either. There we go. New farm gate now, just to do a little bit of smoothing here. Just because I know that warp things. Oh, jumping all over the place here. There, I'm not seeing that doing anything for touching the money anymore. okay with everything. Okay guys, thank you all so much for watching until the end. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything else you want to see. I think we're going to have some big plans for this 8960 here. Unintended, because it's the big horse on the farm. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this, share it with your friends. And we'll see you guys next time.